So we get after 1081. The world will burn. The onslaught of a Navy admiral. And basically, as the party continues, unbeknownst to the Straw Hats, moves are being made all over the world, including in Wano, right in their backyard. Um, so we open up the episode to a pirate ship off the coast of Wano, and it's someone we haven't seen in a while. Actually, we take a guess who it is, Bass?
Man, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna let you do it. Nah, I got it. Shanks, baby. He's making his move. Let's go.
Yeah, he's back and he's better than ever. I think maybe possibly so.
We shall see. We shall see.
But we get into it and he's just basically they're all just talking kind of is like, I'm excited, I want to see Luffy, I don't want to see, Usopp. They got mixed feelings about whether they want to go visit the Straw Hats or whatever. And then Shanks says he senses someone sneaking onto the island, and you kind of see Ryokuji, who we've seen in the past episode. Uh, do at the time, did you have any kind of thoughts on his powers or anything like that?
I kind of want to go back to talk about the red hair pirates just for a second. I thought it was really cool. Some really cool interactions. You
Yeah.
had Lucky talking about, yeah, we got to go see Luffy. He's already become a great pirate. He's an emperor of the sea now. Like it's like, let's pull up. But Yasop is like, I can't. I really don't know how to face Usopp right now. Like, yeah, you're a deadbeat, bro. Like, yeah, I'd be a little concerned too. But yeah, Beckman seems a little bit more serious. So I was wondering what that was about. Shanks was he was smiling, but he seemed a little like something was bothering him too. But yeah, as far as Ryokogu's power, um, as he started like stepping around, and I thought we saw last episode as well. Um, Sorry guys, I watched these all back to back. I've been away. We kind of like saw him stepping around and creating flowers. I thought he was just gonna have the ability to like manifest flowers. I didn't know it was gonna be a Logia
Yeah.
fruit. What were your impressions, man?
Well, we seen last episode that he was able to absorb um things too that he touched.
Yes.
I thought maybe that he could like manipulate um uh plants or maybe pre-existing plants or something.
That's what I was
And
thinking. Yeah.
yeah, but I didn't know it was to this extent. And I guess we'll get into it in a second though, because they really go into his powers on a much greater detail. We just didn't really know much about him at this time. We knew that flowers came up as he was walking. Like you see after Shanks mentions him, you see like the path that he's taken is just like a field of flowers. So it's interesting, like why he has that effect, honestly, even though he's able to shoot wood from his hands like Spider-Man, basically. So
Right. Yeah. One thing that I thought was really interesting, like you have all the retainers and everybody partying and whatnot, but a lot of the retainers start noticing this Navy soldier's presence. I didn't know they had that sort of sensing ability. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like they've shown it in mass like this before, where you have
I
different people coming up from different parts of the city and the party, being like, okay, there's somebody over here somewhere. Oh, you guys are here too. You know?
Yeah, well the crazy thing is that how are they able to tell his apart from like the Beast Pirates, because he's been there. He's been on the island fighting the Beast Pirates or like demolishing them, whatever. And they just now notice. Like I don't know. That doesn't add up to me, but I'll overlook it. It's for the sake of the
I
party, I
mean,
guess.
yeah,
So
I suppose maybe a hockey boost after fighting all those strong opponents or something. I don't know. I really just don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, and basically their uh decision was not to go and tell Luffy and the Straw Hats because they just got done fighting. But the thing is they just got done fighting too, and if I recall correctly, they was more pieced up than most of the Straw Hats, honestly. So, um,
Yeah, I think it was the right thing to. Well, I don't know if it was the right thing to do, but I kind of understand where they were like coming from. Like he's already done so much for us. Like,
yeah,
are we just gonna keep asking him to fight our battles? Like at what point are we gonna stand up and take care of our own home?
yeah.
Yeah. What did you think about it though? Like, did you think it was the right decision?
Honestly, y- I I think it was a valiant decision, not to break up the party and stuff because you don't want the people thinking that there is going to be something to take away their newfound freedom, you know. And obviously, if Luffy would have been notified of it, uh, it wouldn't have been able to be hidden. But the thing is they just got done taking down. He just got done taking down the Beast Pirates, which I know they're exhausted, but so are they, you know, and they couldn't stand a chance against the Beast Pirates, King and Queen, and all of them. And he just like wiped them out of existence just like that. Do we really think they can stand a chance? You know?
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, I think it's better if Luffy at least has a warning that, oh shit, this is about to happen, you know, instead of, you know,
So
oh shit, this is happening. So
exactly. Yeah. Like you don't ask him to fight, but like being like, hey, like we're gonna go take care of some trouble.
yeah.
Yeah. I get that.
But yeah, we get into the battle begins and we get into the samurai versus Ryokuju. And one thing I want to note is Kappa's sword. We've seen him fighting and fighting time and time again, but this shit was cool as hell, bro. It was like green. It looked like a lightsaber in action. Did you like that?
Yeah. Oh, I'm a big Star Wars fan. I loved it. Are you kidding me? Looking like a
Like,
little Luke lightsaber. Yeah, it was sick.
bro, that spin, he done like a mid-air spin, and I swear they used like a Star Wars animation. I ain't gonna lie.
It was clean. Kappa really showing out right now.
Yeah. And then we get into some of the monologue. Ryukuju tells them, tells all the retainers that the celestial dragons are the gods of this world. And since Wano isn't a member of the government, then they don't have any rights, is what he says. And he says that, if you get in my way, I'm just going to kill you. And because the law doesn't apply here in Wano. And there's nothing anyone could do to me for killing you. So,
Yeah, he had a very few, very weird view of the world. It's like if you're not with the world government, yeah, I can do whatever I want. And he even like goes on to say like, like I'm allowed to discriminate against you. Like your life is meaningless. Like you're below me. And even goes on to say discrimination is a comfort and it's a necessary evil. We have to put you below us so we can be above you. Which
yeah.
is a crazy logic. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does like really what they're doing affect anything in your life?
Yeah, the whole time he was giving his like monologue, I was just like, man, this sounds like Doflamingo, bro. This is some Doflamingo type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little bit, but like I feel like at least with Dolphy, like it made a little bit more sense. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like this guy, I feel like he was just talking out of his ass, like to make himself feel like he was justified. You know what I'm saying? Well, Dolphy does the same thing, but like I could
Yeah.
more understand what Dolphy was saying. It seemed more logical than this.
Yeah, I think it's basically just abuse of power and wanting to kill. I think is his
That's it.
um things. Whereas Dofi is just like, he's just doing shit just to prove a point, I guess. And stuff like that. But during all this, we actually get to see Ryukuju's powers, and it goes into it a little bit. Well, I don't think it really goes into it, but he does something called Groves of Wrath, and he basically turns into like a giant ant, like a tree.
An int? What is an int?
Oh no, you've never seen Lord of the Rings?
Oh shit, them shits is called ints. That yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You had me worried for a minute, Bass.
yeah,
Never seen Harry Potter?
That
I was
is
like, no way, this man has never seen Lord of the Rings, bro.
no, I love Lord of the Rings. I forgot they were called ints.
But yeah, that's what he looked like. He looked like Ents, which if y'all not familiar with it, think Groot times 1,000,
Yeah, it's like
basically.
Groot, but at the size of a fucking tree.
Yeah,
Big ass tree. Full grown
huge
man
tree.
tree.
But basically, he has the woods fruit, and it is a Logia type fruit, like Bass said before. He can turn his body into wood and manipulate it. I'm not sure where the flowers and the budding flowers come from, though. It must be like another thing he can do with it, maybe,
Yeah,
because
I
that's
think it's
not
just
wood.
plants.
So
Plants in general. I think he
yeah,
has like the power to turn into different plants. But
yeah,
like I was thinking like this is a dope ass power. And like it seems like kind of like it goes kind of hard, but like you can just light old homeboy on fire. He's cooked.
maybe. But what if we start getting into like the what if we start getting into like the Hashirama type shit, bro?
I mean, I can see how it could be very, very powerful. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But the thing with like Hashirama shit is like it could like suck the life out of you. Well, he
His
can suck
can
the life out of
too.
you too. Hold
That's what
on,
I'm
pause.
saying, bro.
Okay, he got a little something going on.
Like
He got some motion.
we don't know a lot about this shit. We're just this is all we know so far, and we've basically seen it in action more than we've heard it being talked about.
True.
So we
I
don't
think Sabo
know.
cooks his ass though.
Maybe it just depends, man. It
Not
just
that he's gonna
depends.
show up, but like, yeah, that's just a terrible matchup for him.
Yeah, and funny you should mention Sabo. Like, I don't know if he has the nobody knows where he's at or what he's doing right now. So we still don't know, even though we get into a little bit about Sabo later. Um, but basically, the continue this fight. Um, the retainers are kind of getting a hand to them, and Yamato just comes off the top rope, comes in hot, with their club and hits him onto the ground, gives him a good knock. But I don't think it really done much damage. Just surprised, I think, mostly, I believe.
Yeah, he was like talking about there's a pink dragon. He's like, I don't know this devil fruit.
Yeah. That's after Momo come in, but and that goes to the thing too. Like, how the hell did Momo know that Ryokuji was there,
See, I'm
bro?
so like this is like everybody's observation hockey's going crazy right now.
Like Momo, like maybe the retainer, sure, maybe Yamato, sure, but Momo.
Well, Momo's got the voice of all things, doesn't he?
Well, I mean, he's got the voice that communicates with Luffy and Zoe, but he
Yeah,
doesn't like have it to communicate with everyone else, though.
that's
Or I
true.
mean,
Yeah, I don't know how the voice of all things works in a lot of detail, but yeah, something sketchy's going on with everybody pulling up on this guy here. Yeah,
maybe it's just his, spidey senses or something. I don't know,
his
man.
spidey senses are tingling. But but anyway, Ryokuju like actually ends up wrapping up Momo as he's getting bitten, and like he pretty much has him in a headlock, and it's like, yeah, sit down somewhere.
Yeah,
But
I think he made shit worse when he showed up. Honestly, Momo should have just stayed his ass back out of there somewhere.
hey man, he's
So
the shogun now. He's got to pull up somehow.
maybe I
I
guess
respect the spirit. At least he's not crying anymore.
yet. But then we get back into Shanks. We go straight back to Shanks, and as we was talking about, they was having mixed feelings about whether they was one to go see Luffy or not. Luffy and all of them, and uh then we get into like it goes straight into like a flashback. I guess of memories of Shanks when the crew asked him, if they're gonna go see him or not, and we just see him attacking the CP9 ship to get the devil fruit that Luffy had ate. Kind of how Luffy got his scar too. Is that the first time we've seen this, or
Oh
did we
no,
see it
sir.
before?
Bro,
No,
we've seen
okay.
this so many times.
So
I was just about to actually comment if I see this fucking scene one more goddamn time.
it must
But
be
it
because
is
I don't pay attention doing this shit. So,
yeah, the flashbacks are tough.
but one thing I want to mention though, did the animation? Did it look like they redid the animation for this whole flashback scene?
Yeah, it was earlier this year they started redoing the animations for the flashbacks. That's
It
probably
was,
why you didn't recognize it because we've seen this
yeah,
probably
it went
half a
hard,
dozen
bro.
times, if not plus. Yeah, it was good. It was good
Yeah,
animation. Yeah, they're really outdoing themselves.
yeah, and after all that ended, Shanks comes back to the real world, and he answers his crew, and he's like, "No, I have no intentions of seeing Luffy." And it comes to find out that Arab man Roosterhead Bardo burned Shanks' Jolly Roger and put Luffy's up because he's just a dumbass. So that's basically what it boils down to. And basically, Shanks is like, if I go see Luffy right now in the Straw Hats and don't do anything and don't respond to that disrespect, then he will lose respect of his people. So it's best to
Yep.
not see him right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I completely agree with that. Um, yeah, yeah. So they're gonna try to avoid him, although it would be a funny interaction. But I think I think it's obviously best if we hold that off as long as we can.
Yeah, it's not time yet. And
No.
then we get into the last scenes of the show, and basically Akainu is just having a flashback, and a flashback of Akainu, and he's discussing the newspapers that with Kuroma, which is a basically like the FBI of the Marines, right? The director, the head in charge, I believe. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
that's a good description.
Yeah, and Borsalina as well. And the main headline is Sabo killed King Cobra. And I think this is the first time we've seen this, right?
It is, and we all know it's Cap.
Yeah, but I mean, the whole world believes it. Uh,
I mean, yeah,
and
it's in the
said,
freaking news. Yeah.
yeah, and I mean, he disappeared and stuff, and I'm we don't know. We don't know anything but what the news tells us. But he's basically just saying that they don't have the men to send after the Revolutionary Army, even though that they need to be responded to. They still can't respond to them because of that reason. And apparently, the Revolutionary Army done a few things. Apparently, they destroyed the hoof of the Celestial Dragon and declared war on the world government, which is really, really brave.
Yes, and the hoof is like their symbol, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's it was in the middle of town. I'm assuming it's some kind of statue.
it's what it
Uh,
seemed like to me. Yeah.
they said in the land of the gods, so that's where the all the royals actually live, I guess, on Mary Joyce,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or however you say it.
Marie Joie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Marie Joie. I
And they
don't know why I
also
say
pulled up
Mary.
and they saved Kuma, man.
Yeah.
Last time we saw Kuma, he had all kinds of shit in his back, and the Celestial Dragons were riding him around and
Hmm.
kicking him and punching him and shit. So I was really, really, really happy that Kuma got freed, man.
Yeah. I'm even
Good.
more impressed that they freed him with Fujitora and Ryokuju, which is the dude that's attacking Rano right now, fighting against them. That's pretty heavy odds, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, but the Revolutionary Army, they're very, very strong people. And Sabo,
Yeah.
we know Sabo's about that action.
Yeah, and also some more news. Princess Vivi also went missing around the same time as the murder of Cobra. So we don't really know what's going on with her right now. Alabasta is like a lawless land, I guess, somewhat, or a chaotic land because they don't have no ruler right now. So both of the family members are like just MIA right now. So
Yeah, something fishy is going on for sure.
Um, and then to top it off, people are basically looking at Sabo as a god. He's basically God now. and they're calling him the Flame Emperor. He's actually more popular than Dragon, apparently. So that's a fun thing to see. We've seen like the big posters and whatever you want to call them on the in the towns and stuff. So he's got a lot of following now, apparently.
Yeah, so Saba's out there making a name for himself too, just like Luffy. We got to figure out who's bigger, God Usopp or God Sabo. I think it's probably God Usopp, but I'm a little biased.
Go D Usopp, yeah.
Yeah.
But then we finish up this episode. We see Akainu. He's actually outside of Wano. I guess he's heading towards Wano. We've seen um he's finally admitting that he became admiral at the wrong time, but he also says that no matter what, he will never back down, and basically he will always strike back. So that's, I guess, good to see if you're on that side. Bad to see if you're on our side, the good side with Luffy. So
Is he actually pulling up the Wano?
I think so.
Oh my god.
I mean, we've didn't he tell Ryokuju like don't do anything until I get there?
Oh yeah, that is right. Yeah, no, this is about to go crazy.
And Ryokuju's just like, yeah, don't tell Akienu, but I'm doing this shit, bro. I'm him.
Yeah, that is right. Yeah, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. It's heating up all over again. The stove is still hot.
One of the craziest things to end the episode, Shanks is just chilling, pouring him some sake, drinking some shots, and then he looks back to Beck and he's like, "It's time." And Beck was just like, "What? What are you like?" Just looking at him confused, and he's like, "Time to go acquire the One Piece." Heavy.
Yeah, that's big words. That's huge words. So yeah, that's gonna put our boy Shanks on the warpath with Luffy, because I don't think Luffy's gonna let that happen. But I don't know how he's gonna fucking stop Shanks. So yeah, things are heating up. Akainu's on the way. So we got the Navy about to pull up. Shanks is about to pull up. Luffy's hurt. Yeah, this is about to go crazy. I'm really so excited. It's not over. The good times aren't over, y'all.
Yo, you remember back in, I think, episode 1 of Anime Degens when I said Shanks was gonna be the enemy? Yeah. I mean, Bardo made Luffy and Shanks and enemies.
Yeah, he fucked up. Like he really fucked up.
He set my shit up, bro.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna be right, baby. Yeah, I was just bullshitting. Dude.
He's also read the manga, so fuck off.
No, we don't like at that time. We're talking like 50. We're talking like 50 weeks ago, bro. We wasn't even out of Wano then.
Jesus Christ, that is right. Yeah, that's true.
Whatever. Not
Tyler
50,
could just
40.
see the future. My bad.
Yeah.
I wasn't familiar with your game. You know what I'm saying?
just swinging away at the balls, bro, and I finally hit one. Maybe.
Excellent.